Hey everyone, doing an update, midweek market update. So today is Wednesday, the 8th of June. Probably gonna be somewhat a quick video, as honestly, there's really not much I'm really seeing. It looks like everything sort of needs a lot of price action. However, I do want to break down Euro JPY. An unbelievable amount of you guys caught this trade. Okay, this has done. So I shared the weekly outlook for this week 3 days ago on Sunday, right? It was posted before the market opened on Sunday. And it is now Wednesday, so it's been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 3 days. This has played out to absolute perfection, okay? 400 pips in 3 days. Again, right now, we've reached 12 pips total. Right now, it's floating around 375 pips, exactly as called, okay? So I said, watch your break and retest of 139.8, 140. Pricing came down, boom, boom. Nice little double bottom there. Go to the 30-minute. You also have 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap. That's your entry right there. If you didn't get in there, your entry could have been here. Okay, price then pushed up. Let me delete this. Price then pushed up and never looked back. Okay, easy trade here. 400 pips in profit. Even if you want to enter off the lower time frames like the 15, this would have been an even better entry right here in the 15. Again, you could have even gotten a re-entry here. If this had closed you at a break even. So just beautiful price action, guys. That is a 1 to 10.75 currently. So that's, again, 1 to 10.75. So reaching a total of, we're going to run this up to say 11.7, okay? Well, we'll say 1 to 12. So as many of you are funded or trying to get funded through companies like FTMO, I just want to break this down, okay? So let's say you have a 100K account. 100K account with a funded firm such as FTMO, sorry, My Funded Trader. There's hundreds of them, guys. Okay. Let's say a 100K account, 1%, which is what you should be using once you have a buffer on your account. 1% equals $1,000, right? So if you had taken this trade with risking 1%, you would have risked 1% to make 12%. So that means on a 100K account, you would currently be up 12%, which is $12,000, right? $12,000. Now, if you have a 200K account, that's $24,000. If you have a 400K account, which is the max you can be funded with before going on a scaling plan, that would be what, $24,000. Is that right? Yeah. So, just absolutely insane, guys. Just absolutely insane. Wait, sorry, 12 times 4, 48. So it'd be $48,000. From one trade, okay? Risk management, guys. Now, obviously, this is a very big trade. I mean, 400 pips in a single trade, you know, in 3 days is not a standard trade, right? Like this, obviously, this can happen often, but this isn't like an every week thing where you make 400 pips off one move. But this is just a great trade. I want to break that down for you guys. So really good job there. Stop loss wise, 35 pips is all you needed. I mean, even 30 could have covered the zone, okay? Having a look at where price is going now. All right, honestly, like I said, coming to the later part of the week on the pairs I cover here, at least, there's really not much I'm interested in. What I would look for you guys is continue holding this, but just be aware that we're floating around this 144 level. Okay, we might see a reversal. So if you begin to see something sort of like this form, you could look for a sell hedge. If you start to see a lot of exhaustion, a lot of bearish price action, like the higher time frames, like the 4 hour. Then I would definitely suggest go ahead and closing a lot of this. But right now it looks like we're trying to break above 144. So continue. There's really nothing else I'm interested in this pair. So make sure you guys secure profit once you start seeing reversals. I will update in the public Discord if I spot something. Otherwise, yeah, just really good job, guys. Quite a few of you have passed your challenges or verifications using just this channel, let alone this trade. So good job, guys. Like honestly, just what a move, right? And this is a public channel, so really good job. 80 USD, the sell played out very nicely. Okay, that I shared in the weekly outlook. So break retest of structure here. I mean, clear double top, enter off the lower time frame, such as the 30-minute, for example. Even like right here, that would be your entry. Beautiful price action right there. I mean, in this case, guys, 15 pips would have been plenty. That's a nice little 1 to 4. I mean, just easy money. Now, this did give a huge wick. If you were able to take profit before then, I know a few of you did, but a nice little 1 to 4, big manipulation wick, which would have been a break-even trade if you didn't take profit. I then did say in the weekly outlook, look for bias in this level. However, this pair is kind of messy. It pushed up, it then pushed down, it then came down, and then it's pushed up. Honestly, I'm not too interested. What I would say, if you are looking at this trade, watch your price to come back down to here. You could look for a possible buy. Otherwise, if there's no bullish price action, what you could see is price do something like this. But this is like this is the market open here. You can see it's just not done anything. Like, it's literally gone down, up, down, right? So watch price here, is it could come back down and do, like I just said, could do something like this. Look for the bullish price action in the lower time frames. Otherwise, it will most likely break and do something like that. Okay, but nice little 60 pip move, 1 to 4, that could have been caught again just by catching this trade. So again, a 1 to 4. If you have a 100K account, that's 4%. 4% equals $4,000. You have a 200K account, then that's 4% equals $8,000. And then 400K account, again, would be 16K profit. Okay, guys, it's that easy. Okay, it really is. Risk management and a strict trading plan is all you really need. Okay, remember, you gotta have losses. Like everyone, I have losses, guys, but I definitely win majority of my trades. You know, my win rate is around, right now it's around 70%, give or take. And my risk reward is beyond, like, you know, I've done over 1,000 pips just on GJ in the last 3 weeks, right, in the mentorship program. That's just on one pair, let alone all the other trades we've been catching. So the risk reward we have is absolutely insane. Speaking of GJ, I want to cover a trade we have taken in the mentorship program. So similar to Euro JPY, we are currently up 600 pips on GJ. That's a 1 to 15. Plus there was an additional buy entry here, which I personally didn't take because of the time of day. It was very, very, it was like midnight my time, right? But you could have entered here, got a 15-minute break retest of 163, 40 pip stop loss, right? And that is also another 500 pip move. Okay, so between these, just in the this was last Thursday, I gave this setup out, and that's done 600 pips actually. This one has now done 500, which is also shared within the mentorship program. It's just, again, the entry was during Asian, so very, very late. So only a few students were able to catch it, who were able to trade that time. That's 1,000 pips since last Thursday, just on GJ. Okay, that's 30 RR gained, right? Or just on, so it's like 27 RR gained. So again, 100K account, that's $27,000 right there. Okay, guys, like all you need is just a few good trades. Okay, solid risk management. Having a look at the other pairs, so I covered AD, USD, Cad Jpy. Again, this thing's just on a rocket, if I'm being honest, guys. This is just one of those pairs you need to just kind of wait and see if it's gonna, it's gonna begin to exhaust and correct at some point. I do believe it will do it around this level. I mean, it's done essentially with no pullback. It's done, almost 850 pips, right? So what I would look for, guys, is look for something like this on 107 region, 108 region to play out. That's a lot of price action needed. So if anything, that'll be like probably a Friday trade. But again, if I do spot something, I will update in the public Discord for you guys. Okay, so right now there's really nothing here. USD JPY was looking for a break and retest of this level of 131 at market open this week, which was here when I updated, and I just never gave it. It's literally just found a rocket. JPY pairs, like I said, beginning of the week, I was expecting JPY pairs to just rocket, and that's exactly what's happened. So yeah, same thing, guys. Again, usually I have lots of setups to share, but right now, just, I'm expecting some sort of corrective move to occur around this 134.5 region, 135, okay? 134.5, anywhere around here, okay, 134. But again, just like I mentioned, if I see something, over the next few days, I'll upload it in the public Discord setup. Next one is GA. So beginning of the week, I wasn't really too interested in this pair. Then actually gave a really clean buy entry here, which most likely would have been a break even, but then I actually shared this within the mentorship, just as someone was asking about it. A student was asking, like, hey, what are your thoughts on GA? I said, watch for another tap. So price came down after breaking 1.738. Tested. Beautiful 30-minute rejection right here. That's your entry. Risk-free by now. So this trade might not be gone, okay? If this does come back down and do something like this, look for a buy, okay? You can take this right back up to retest that range that we broke out, was it last week, which, a buy from this level, assuming it comes back down. Again, the entry might have been gone. This is very, very clean, but if it does come back, look for something like this, just as an example markup. it's a nice little 250 pip move, assuming it doesn't break higher. So that's a nice little 1 to 6. So watch for that. Otherwise, yeah, there's nothing else I'm really interested here. And then Euro 80. Again, it's just very sideways, right? Just very, very sideways. Honestly, guys, technically you're looking for sells from here. So if this was to give like a really bearish rejection here on like the 1 hour or the 2 hour, you can look for a sell. However, I am kind of favoring this to break higher, but I don't trade with a bias. So if, even though I personally favor it to go higher, if I see the sell, I'll take the sell. Okay. So look for that. Otherwise, if it doesn't give them any bearish price action, look for something like this, and you can look to take this higher. Okay. Actually, I want to show you guys another example of trading without a bias. So Gbp Usd, we actually have 2 trades running on this at the moment on the mentorship program. So we took a buy here, beginning of the week, did about 80 pips. Then price came back down here. I honestly favored this to go lower, but I was like, fuck it. Like it met the trading plan. It did exactly what I wanted to. So we took the buy, which ended up doing 100 pips, where we secured some profit, and then we end up taking a sell here, which is also in profit risk-free. So now we literally stand to profit regardless of what this pair does. If it pushes down, we profit. If it pushes up, we profit, as both of these trades are now risk-free. Like I said, on the buy here, we already bagged some profit as well because it did about 100 pips. So now we're in a really good position. Hedging, guys, is very, very powerful. I put a post up the other day covering some other hedging setups that I've done on pairs like EN, for example, which we have a trade running around 200 pips in profit, I believe, right now as well. Like, we have a lot of trades running. On the mentorship program, we currently have trades running here on NU around 110 pips in profit. We have another trade running on GJ, which I covered, and then EN, we have a trade running here around 225 pips in profit. So, like, we're just rolling in pips this week. But again, most of these trades were from last week, right? So that's it for now, guys. Okay, good job to everyone who caught the EJ trade. Absolute monster of a move. Very, very simple. Again, guys, keep everything simple. Keep risk management strict. Remember, guys, you're going to have wins, you're going to have losses. It's about how you manage risk and are consistent and trade without emotions or a bias. Just follow the trading plan. And yeah, enrollment to the mentorship program is still open. So if you guys would like to join and help me teach you and guide you through the live markets, share my entries and setups with you, you can join through my website. Link is on my Instagram or in the bio below. Have a great week, guys, and I will update in the public Discord as we get more setups. Thanks, guys.